my true collectible. Famous, oh so famous, #1 desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air.
Hey guys, it's your girl Beautiful Brown Baby Doll.
Collectible. Famous, oh so famous, #1 desirable. I do
So
what
I
I want, when
just
I want.
finished speaking to a class in the business and communications program, and talked a lot about how to do what you love and basically be successful at it. And the main thing that I feel like they wanted to know was how I'm able to do so much, accomplish a lot, and get it done and be successful at it. And one thing I always want to share with y'all is I don't think of myself as perfect at all. I don't have this life thing down as much as people think that I do. I'm simply a hard worker, and whatever I take on, I choose to do well, and I choose to have an attack plan, and I also choose to do the best that I possibly can at it. And I think a lot of times when we start stuff, we don't believe that we can actually finish it. And I'm one of them people that I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Do you hear me? So hopefully you all enjoy some of the snippets from the speech. And you all have asked me to do more of these and show you more of these, and I'm giving you what you want. So a little bit about me. Raised in St. Louis and Memphis, Tennessee. My biological father actually lost his student visa before I was born, so that was the reason why my mother decided to give me up for adoption, because they already had 2 children and she was in nursing school. So I have many different backgrounds and was raised by a single African-American woman who really didn't know a whole lot about raising her own child. She had never had children, had just gone through a divorce. So really it was kind of her and I raising each other, if you will. So through that, I kind of became what is known now as my brand, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. And it encompasses a lot of the things that I learned growing up, being a kid from the hood, if you will, also starting off as being an adopted child with a single parent mother who was learning herself how to take care of her own child. So when I say humble beginnings, I really have been a product of humble beginnings and enjoyed every moment of my upbringing. Through that, I also became pretty musically talented. I rap, I sing, played the piano. I was classically trained in piano for 10 years, played the viola, violin, and cello in an orchestra. Was always in some kind of debutante, and I was always a fighting winner. So I was always one of those people that was like, I'm just gonna try this, and then I would win, and then I would quit, and then I would do something else. That was like my whole thing. And I think I'm pretty much the same way now, because I'm a jack of all trades, and people always ask me, how do you do it all? You know, I think it just all started from childhood and my mother kind of pushing me into the things that I really enjoyed. I came here back in 2011, 2012, during that school year, and have ever since been a professor in the school psychology doctoral program in the human services department. I also started and currently direct a clinic here on campus as well, which is a full service psychological assessment clinic. And I enjoy it. So since I've been here, I have earned 3 licensures and certifications. I'm a licensed psychologist, I'm a licensed specialist in school psychology, and then I'm a nationally certified school psychologist, and currently working on my certified personal training certificate as well. So I am one person that loves to do it all, clearly. And I do believe that in life there are no limits, and I feel that you have to be your own cheerleader, and you have to be a person who believes in the impossible, even when people tell you it's impossible. And I think that when people tell me things are impossible, that's actually when I show them that I can do that and beyond. So that's what I normally like to teach myself. Basically, I started YouTube with filming on my first ever MacBook Pro, okay? Or MacBook, I should say, because it wasn't a Pro out at the time. And it was back in like 2009, 2010. I was in graduate school. I was getting my PhD. And a friend of mine was like, oh, there's this thing out, it's called YouTube, and I think you should get on, and, you know, because you can tell your story and tell them how, you know, you lost 100 pounds and you kept it off. And I did do that 10 years ago. And I was thinking, well, I don't know. You know, I looked at it. It was pretty cool people. I actually liked the comedians at that time on YouTube because it was pretty cool to see that they were able to get a lot of, you know, views and support and people to listen to their material. And I also liked a lot of the little cartoons people would do independently. And that was pretty motivating for me. And I thought that it was just cool to see a space where people really were becoming their own brands. They were doing their own thing. And so when I came on, literally, I was real unpolished. I didn't know anything about really production or, you know, scheduling or anything. I was just making a video, you know. So one of my first videos, I just made it, I left. You know, a lot of people come to the YouTube space and they have a plan. They're like, I'm gonna get big and I never had that plan. You know, actually, this is the first year where about 2 months ago, I started to really take charge of what I was doing and start to really post regularly, really pay attention to my production, things like that. So about different ways that you can eat better, lose weight. I talk about mental and spiritual health, being a licensed psychologist, how you can come from a rough background and still earn 3 degrees in your started a blog channel. And that just kind of shows my day-to-day life, what I do when I go traveling. And so that's what I do in the space. And I just kind of do stuff that's really transparent. I don't come pretentiously. I talk to people straightforward. In fact, a lot of people call me their best friend in their head. So that's what a lot of times I've been coined. People know that you're sincere, you're open, you are there for them and you're trying to hear them out, but yet still give them a message that they can understand, then it becomes really real. Though I have, you know, years of experience, years of education, I come at people as if we're just two cool folks having a conversation. And I think that that has been the brand overall. As a result, I have appeared on The Doctors. I've been in People Magazine. I've been on HLN, CNN. I've been on Inside Edition, Dr. Oz, Extra, Jeff Probst Show. What I can offer you all is telling you to start like you want to finish. When I started this, I didn't know I was creating a brand, but once I became more popular, I knew that I had to carry it out the way that I had envisioned I wanted to be known. Okay? Staying encouraged and enthusiastic, staying renewed, and renewal being one of my biggest ones, because every year, and my YouTube family knows this, is that every year I challenge myself to something I've never done. So in fact, 2 years ago, I challenged myself to training for and running a full 26.2 mile marathon, and I did. Trained on my own, ran it, and almost qualified for the Boston marathon, which I was not going to run. But of course, being me, I just wanted to prove to myself that I could. So I did that. And then I took them on that journey. I taught them what it is to run. How do you run? What's important? I didn't know a whole lot of stuff. In fact, I was told that I wasn't going to be able to do it. But I did. So I think that they enjoy seeing that growth and seeing you renewing yourself and doing different things with yourself, because they're actually growing with you, if you will. I talk about having the nerve to be yourself, showing your aptitude or quickness of learning, being tenacious, remaining unyielding or going for everything that you want and not being stopped, resisting the urge to change your mind and accepting that there will be mistakes, and most of all, and certainly one of the biggest, loving yourself enough to change and be happy. I love my success. I was never the one who came to YouTube and said, every week I'm going to post a video. I would come, post a video or two, and then be gone for 6 months. So your brand can still thrive if you actually have good content, if that makes sense. Now I've started to put in the work for the past 2 months, and I'm seeing the numbers grow. I'm seeing people come into the space. I'm seeing people that are really dedicated to the brand.
On your YouTube channel, you kind of made a video and left it alone for a while. So did the viewers just come, or did you have like someone promoting your channel for you?
The viewers just came. Which is interesting, because I don't know where they came from. Jillian Michaels got a hold of some of my videos and retweeted them because I mentioned some of her videos as things that I lost weight or used to lose weight. So you just never know. You know, I think sometimes people want to start with a promoter. I say don't. I say see how people take to you first. I think promotion should be one of the last things you budget for, because now you can be your own promoter. You can be your own manager. So I would start, what I would say is, I was just found. It's all in the master tagging too. Y'all know about tagging and all of that. Tagging to what people are looking for. So if your video is in there, Google Trends is a wonderful website because you can go look up whatever it is you're looking into doing, and they even give you keywords to tag. So those will be the top things that when people type in that idea, you pop up. So mine was weight loss. I didn't even know about tagging back then, but I would just be like, okay, this is about weight loss. So a person went and looked up weight loss, then I would pop up. So then that's how the video was getting seen. Does that make sense? So I would start off first with seeing how people take to you, and you just putting it on your social media. Hey guys, I just made this video. Family is great too. My family, they got big mouths. So when I was making my videos, they'd be like, my granddaughter, you know, my granny, everybody, she just did this, watch it. They don't even know how to repost. They just getting other people to repost it for them. My mom, I just watched this video, my daughter. So they'll post, or, you know, church members, whatever it is. People just want to see you do well. And somehow seeing somebody you know on screen just makes you feel good, I think, when they really do enjoy who you are and what you are. So I think my family had a lot to do with it too, because they were just like, watch my friend, watch my cousin, watch her. So it's no shame in making sure your family sees it. That first video, actually, like I said, I left it, but I let my family and friends know I made a video about weight loss. I didn't think much of it though. I really didn't. And all of a sudden, it just picked up steam because their friends were showing their friends and their friends showing their friends. And by the time you know it, everybody's seen it. I think I always had a story. I think I always had things that I wanted to teach people. And I think now I feel responsible for some people being able to learn. And it also makes me not want to take the little stuff for granted. So for instance, some of my biggest videos are just me washing my face. Yes, me washing my face. But how many young girls and young guys don't really know the proper way to wash their faces? Or how to have better skin? Or how to take care of themselves? So those were the things that I just started not taking for granted. Just because you know how to do it doesn't mean the next person knows how to do it. And somebody will want to learn from you.
So I just got done interviewing with a student who also helps me now with my vlog, and her name is Bria. Hi Bria. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
I'm a hot mess.
No, she's not. Stop.
I am I'm a radio television major. I'm trying to be the next Pam Oliver for ESPN.
All right. No, you're gonna be the Bria.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the Bria or the B. We don't know. We don't know yet, but like I said, I am a hot mess. So.
No, she's not. But she's awesome, and she wrote a piece on me about 2 years ago, didn't you? Yeah.
About 2 years ago, that's how it all started.
Yeah.
We were talking about health last time. Now
Yeah,
we're
we were.
About your actual channel, bio piece.
Yes, we did a bio piece, and she came into my messy office, and well, it's not too bad. But she was like, "Are all of those awards?" Yes, I have awards on the floor, y'all. I need to put them back up on the wall. Haven't had the time, but
I'm telling you, that should be the new wallpaper. Awards.
The new wallpaper. So I'm sure y'all will be seeing her because she's gonna be helping me with some videos and some things.
Not going anywhere.
So yeah, we'll be around. All right, y'all. I finally made it to the grocery store. I am just needing to re-up on some food. Y'all, I eat so much. That's what I'm gonna admit. I eat way too much. And I run through food so fast. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. But I was so inspired because a student just told me that I spoke to her class and she was just so inspired. And that's why I do this. That's why I love what I do. That's why I'm starting this vlog, so I can share more of my life with y'all. Really excited about that. So it's just very helpful to know that you're helping others, and I really think that's what God gave me as a purpose in my life. And I know it's what He gave me as a purpose. And I'm sorry that I'm like getting emotional. Like, I get so emotional when I think about it, because y'all just don't know. You know, I know I haven't always told y'all everything that I go through, but I go through a lot. And I've been through a lot. And I'm just thankful that God has gotten me to a point where I'm so sure of myself that I can help others become sure of themselves. So it's my life's purpose. I really am in a place where I can do that. I can offer that to people, and I can offer the best parts of me. I'm kind of weirded out right now because a dip that I like to get is kind of missing. So that was serious. So I love this Opa Diddy Greek yogurt dip right here. Is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. And that's like my carbohydrate fix, is I buy that and I get what is it? I get like the blue corn organic chips to go with it. Y'all talking about delicious. I know I don't eat many carbohydrates, but when I do, I like to have the ones that I like. And I like to have that or vegetables as my carbohydrates. I used to eat the heck out of these. So, I love anything out of this like organic aisle that has all this stuff in it. But I'm going to show y'all the chips I normally like to get. Right now in here is all this. That's it right now. So those are the things I picked up so far. But I think I'm about to get, they have these simple organic blue corn tortillas. They usually have the hot kind, but it looks like they're all gone. But I also like these. The red hot blues are good. But see, I checked these ounces, and the Garden of Eden only has 8 ounces, whereas the Kroger ones have 9 ounces. So I think I'm going to still go with the red hot blues because they're so good. Oh, they're so good. When I say they so good, y'all, I don't think y'all, you ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for these. So these are the ones I end up with, and these are my treats in the house. So I'm not like always eating them, but they're definitely my treats in the house. So call it what you want to. Girl like to eat. And yeah, I am back to eating meat, and I don't care what nobody got to say. I'm one of those people that I'm also learning that, you know, just because it's like hot or it's cool to do, I don't have to do it. So I was really big on, I did vegan for a while, I did vegetarian, I did pesco vegetarian, and now I'm back to eating chicken, fish, and turkey, and sometimes even beef. If it's a lean cut or if it's the healthy organic cuts. If I get beef, ground beef, I like the natural ground bison. It's really good. Bison is so delicious. Or I'll get like this Laura's 96% lean beef. So good. And then they have the 92% lean beef. Sometimes you can catch those on sale. I like the more organic cuts because they're grass fed and they don't have the added hormones and no biotics. So I like it when it's pretty clear and clean. And you'll notice that the leaner cut that you go, the more expensive it is. But I still, so like look, you can see here how it goes up. So 85%, you got the 80% goes down. So the more fat you allow back into the meat, the less it costs. I'll come back and show you all some of the things I end up getting. I'm gonna see what also is on sale, and then I'll come back and let you know what I get. So every time I come here, my basket ends up full. Look at it. I've got cottage cheese, I've got packets of tuna, I like stuff that I can eat really quick on the run at work. So that's why you see a lot of the packets. I also have something that I'm not so happy about. I do engage in zero calorie sweetener every now and again. Not eating it by the truckloads, but I'm trying to wean myself. I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to wean myself off of it completely. But I don't always like to have agave or honey. So I'm just trying to find a happy medium. I'll get there. So don't kill me too much for seeing that. Also got some white mandarin oranges, so those are good. Olive oil cream spray, liquid eggs, because I prefer liquid eggs to regular eggs, which is funny. Less cholesterol, less fat. It's just my thing. And I'm gonna get some of the Smart Balance or Breyer's Carb Smart ice cream. I love it. I think it's delicious. So it's really the extent of my grocery market run today. Didn't get too much because it's not an overhaul day. Also got some smoked salmon, which is like the most expensive thing I buy. So yeah, I'll see y'all soon when I get home and say hi to Bella.